Okay, I'm going to talk about a centering activity. This is a centering activity that I find to be very easy to do. It comes from Brain Gym, which is also called Educational Kinesiology. And this was originally discovered and developed by Paul and Gail Dennison. And so if you'd like to know more information about that, you can always look up a little bit more of their work. So it was originally developed for children that have learning disabilities. So there was a variety of different exercises that you could do, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on 4 different ones. And the 4 different ones are going to be activities to help center the body. So one of the ones, and I'm going to lead you through that, is actually called brain buttons. Here's how you do brain buttons. So first you want to make sure that you're sitting, your back is against something very comfortable, and your feet are on the floor. You want to bring one hand underneath your clavicles right here, and you want to bring your other hand just below your belly button. And you want to imagine you can do 2 things. You either imagine that you're bringing energy from your hands into your body, or if that doesn't make sense to you, you can just slightly rub in this way, okay? And you're going to allow your shoulders to be soft, and you're going to tune into your breath, allow your body to be as soft as you can. And for the sake of the video, I'm going to just go ahead and not move my hands, but if you'd like to move your hands, you can do so. And I'm going to close my eyes, and you're going to imagine you're bringing energy from your top hand into the upper part where your top hand is, and your bottom hand down into the lower part where your lower hand is. And you're just going to breathe. Allow your shoulders to be soft, your body to be soft. And when you feel a sense of quietness or centeredness within your body, that's when you're going to know you're done. So you're going to allow yourself just to breathe. Just bringing energy from your hands into your body. And there's no right or wrong of how quickly, or if you need a little bit more time, there's no right or wrong of how long it takes. And when you feel centered and kind of a sense of, when that comes to you, you're going to open your eyes and allow your hands to come off. So one of the nice things about brain buttons is you can be at a very important meeting, and once you've been practicing this quite a bit on your own, you can sit at the meeting. You can even put one hand if you like. Nobody's going to know what you're doing. And the whole idea is your intent. So your intention is bringing the energy from your hand into your body, and it actually will stimulate that centered type of activity. Or say you're going to a meeting, or you have an important test that you need to do. You can actually go into the room, you're getting ready to take the test, bring your hands in those areas, close your eyes for a few minutes, and totally tune in and get that centered feeling before you start. So keep in mind that the amount of time that you take to do it, when you practice this on your own, in front of the time that you have something significant that's going on, that's what leads you to where when something very significant occurs, then once you put your hands in this position, or even this position, that it will trigger that centered activity very, very quickly. Okay? So now I'm going to show you another one that has a very, very similar effect, and that one's called Cook's hookups. So how this looks is, you're going to cross your legs, and whatever that's natural for you. So whichever leg you cross, so if you have right over left, for instance, you're going to put right over left with your hands. So you want your hands to be crossed the same way as your feet. Then you're going to clasp your fingers, and then you're going to turn it like this. So just like with the brain buttons, you're going to close your eyes. You're going to tune into your breath. You're going to allow your shoulders to be soft, your body to be soft, and you're tuning into your breath. And when you feel a sense of inside, that's how you know you're done. So you're just going to sit with it for a while. And again, there's no right or wrong of how long it takes you. tuning into your breath. And once you achieve that feeling of, you're going to go to part 2. So part 2 of Cook's hookups is your feet are flat on the floor, your fingers are like this. And you're basically, again, going to close your eyes and tune into your breath. And the idea of this one is to ground in your body that feeling of centeredness, that feeling of feeling calm and quiet in your body. And again, once you feel the sense of, you're going to allow yourself to let go. So keep in mind, with Cook's hookups, there's 2 parts. One is the cross of the hands and feet and turning over. And part 2 is feet on the floor and fingers like this. So now I'm going to show you another one, and it's called cross crawl. And this one is not so much for the centering, quiet, more meditative type of feeling, but it's more to bring the left and right brain together so that they're working with each other. So basically, it's a touching the opposite knee with the opposite hand. And you basically do that until, again, you're going to have that feeling of, okay? So you're going to do that, but you want to be careful that it's not like this. You want to be careful that it's a touch and away. And people usually that have a little bit difficulties with crossing left-right brain will have a little bit of trouble with this. So you want to make sure that it's not this, and that it's not this, but it's this. And this can also be done in standing. It doesn't need to be done in sitting. And it's a great one with kids as well, especially in learning type of activities to help bring the left-right brain together. So once you feel that sense of, then you can stop. So I'm going to stop now. So the 4th one, believe it or not, is drinking water. And so you'll notice it just allows yourself to become aware of that when we drink water, we often feel this sense of centeredness or calmness within our body. So I've given you 4 basic techniques of brain gym educational kinesiology. One was brain buttons. That's this one. One was Cook's hookups. That's this one. One was cross crawl. And one was literally just drinking water. So if you allow yourself to utilize these, you can utilize them together or you can utilize them separately. You can find one that you find more beneficial. So the idea is to practice these within your own home, within the quiet environment of your home. And then once you're out there, when you're exposed to something that you might find stressful or brings anxiety, that you have these tools with you very quickly. So one of the ones, just to reiterate again, is brain buttons is one of the ones that I find is the most useful tool that people can bring on their own. Because even if you don't put the bottom hand, and that means after you've practiced it several times, the hand, just the top hand alone, can stimulate that centered feeling. So good luck with these, and I hope they assist you in feeling that centered quietness that you need.